Unprofitable ventures, yeah, we're doing it right. From frigates to titans, we build it all. From the smallest tackle to the capital brawl. That ISK ain't the goal, now we ain't about greed. We're the cogs in a machine that the universe needs.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Flop Report for October 2025. And as always, we begin with what has been happening on the war front in the month. And first bit of news was that the Coalition lost its last remaining systems in the region of Cache. To everyone's surprise, it took the Imperium this long to finally achieve one of their first war goals, to remove PanFam back to the borders of drone lands from the south. Which is telling that if it takes them this long to get to the wall, they are going to find it 10 times harder to gain a foothold inside. Also in the Imperium Push members, Vapor tried to anchor a Fortizar in the now famous system of KIWN-W, which was swiftly destroyed, thus keeping Imperium superfleets from gaining a pathway into drone lands. And on the outer passive front, all enemy citadels have been removed from probe space, leaving the Imperium with no foothold and no structures inside of drone land for yet another month. Well done to everyone who has took part in Alliance and Coalition fleets. So on to fleet participation for the month of October, and our fat numbers continue to rise, showing that we are gaining strength and value to our Alliance. We are on course to hit or match our highest fat count, which was in June, at the start of the conflict with Imperium. Once again, thank you to all members who take part in Alliance and Coalition fleets. Also, a special shout-out to one member in particular this month, and that is J-Mammal, who put in a phenomenal showing and earned himself a reward for his hard work. The corporation will reward members who go the extra mile and get us some slaps for the corp. Also this month there has been an increase of dread bomb attack against our capital Umbrella, Pancrab by the Imperium, and also another hostile coalition to our West Fraternity. So we are reminding members to be extra vigilant when using capital ships of any sort. Always follow the rules and use common sense to give you the best chance of survival if you get in trouble. This month also seen the opening for the CSM elections, and we have highlighted here the 3 candidates that the Coalition would like everyone to vote for, and they are Mac, Guard, and Sven. Let's hope we get a good representation on the council again to fight for issues to make it better. Now on to some Coalition news, and we have moved our staging from the system of ETAC-8 to the system of RAG-7W. When you first look at the map, you might be tempted to think that we are falling back deeper into drone, but be assured this is not the case. The main reasons for this move, as stated by Coalition leader Gobbins, is that we have the regional gates well guarded, and moving a bit further back will give our capital Umbrella Pancrab better coverage inside drone, increasing the amount of systems to protect capitals in, and also quicker response to area that the enemy tries to entosis. So if you have not already, please make sure you move all your ships and belongings out of E8. Titan bridges and help from directors is readily available. We would also like to show members where the new staging is from our home base in AID, and as you can see, it still isn't too far away. This location actually provides a corp with better logistics to supply the Coalition market, which has also moved with a new staging, and will be back up to running at full strength in no time. Now on to the Corp Reactions League table for the month of October. And to no one's surprise, our Elmo keeps his crown with another huge show this month, with Lilith coming in second behind him. Also worth noting this month, it's good to see some very strong showings from members, with a few hitting over the 1 billion ISK mark for the little effort of hitting a start button every 3 days. As always, we are proud to be able to give this opportunity to help our members earn easy ISK, and without this the Corp wouldn't be able to manufacture the sheer volume of ships and items without you guys. So a big thank you to everyone involved with another month with over 30 billion in reactions done. If you are interested in getting involved with helping, please ask a member of the leadership team on how to get involved. and you will be assigned with the required titles. And October has brought another month where our corp has stepped up to help supply the ships used to defend our homeland, this time with a large order placed by another of our coalition alliances, Northern Coalition. And this was for well over 100 Guardian Logistics class cruisers and their associated fits. And as always, this order was completed in a very quick time frame and delivered straight to the costumer's required location. A big shout to the team for making this happen, especially Lilith, who took the lead on this one. We are now a supplier to all the major alliances in the PanFam Coalition, and this wouldn't be possible without everyone's help. Now a quick talk about a new feature that Holo has added to the site, and this is a one-off build feature. With this new tool, when a costumer puts in an order for an amount of ships and fits, we can quickly use this to add all the build jobs to our production planner. Plus, it will be able to go through stocks and tell us what we have available and what materials we need to order to complete the jobs, along with costing estimates for working our pricing. A very powerful tool indeed, and once the job is completed, then the job can be removed from the production planner with no hassle at all. FCs will be able to use this feature to quickly order the ships they need for upcoming battles, and we have now started advertising our services on all the Coalition and Alliance Discords. And to finish up now with the corp financials, and the total revenue this month come in at 273 billion ISK. Another strong month split between market sales and contract sales, also factoring the move to our new staging, which meant all our sales orders that had to be taken down and shipped to the new staging, but nonetheless sale for the month was still very strong. And as you can see, the overall financial value of the corp remains very strong, with a lot of investment happening to improve our corporation all the time, with some major new projects being planned and undertaken all the time, which, as always, we will let you all know in the future about the great things Flop Corp is doing. Thank you all for listening. Flop Corp out.